Hello, everyone. Sorry, my camera and my
Hello.
video is going to be in different
Hello,
place.
hello.
Hello. Okay. So today, what
Hi.
I want to introduce, what are we going to do in, I heard from Sister Yachi that you are going to Hualien later on. So if you're going to Hualien later on, we want to brief you what is going to happen. So because, all the trips, the schedules are very, very tight. First of all, after you get into you landed in the airport, then the bus will take you to maybe the bus will take you to first of all, we need to take the from the airport. There will be buses to take you and go to our Banqiao. Okay, the bus is taking. Okay, go to Banqiao, Jingsi Hall. But the schedule might change a little bit. But the thing is, the most important thing is, in Taiwan, the trains and the buses are very, 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 very tight. So everybody needs to follow Sister Yachi. Please, please, very quickly. Please don't say, the buses will wait for me or the train will wait for me. The train will not wait for you.
Basi siyembekeza mkafika kumwambeni train siyembekeza.
The train and the buses will not wait for you. So everybody, please, when Sister Yachi said go, everybody need to prepare. And also when the time we get off the train, everybody need to before we get off the train, that 10 minutes something, Sister Yachi will let you know that we are about to get off the train. When I'm about to get off the trains, please, everybody, you say, maybe you wait a little bit. No, 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 no. Get everything prepared with you, and we need to go immediately when the train stops, because the train only stop for very short time, very, very short time. And if you don't get off on time, we are going to leave you in the train. It's not going to be well. So please remember, the schedules are very tight. The things are very tight. And when the instruction was given, please, please, please be prepared. Be prepared, because normally the trains will only stop in the stations about 5 minutes only. So in Taiwan, everything is very, very quickly. Everything's go very, very quickly. So please follow your team leader. When you get on the buses, get on the train, please, please follow the instruction as quick as possible. And please don't think that the transportation will wait for you. Transportation will not wait for you. They will not wait for you. So you need to speed up to catch up the transportation. Okay, please. Okay, so if you go into there are many of the Jingshi Hall in Taiwan. There are one in Banqiao. If you stay over, you might stay there for a day. Then there will be the buses or the trains take you to the Hualien. So as I heard that you are going to the Hualien. So first of all, every time when we enter a hall, we need to do the 3 bows. 3 bows to the Jingshi, the small Jingshi abode in front of the every Jingshi hall. So please, and when you entering the hall, everybody need to line up. No, please don't wandering around. Please don't wandering around. Please, in the beginning, if those one who are in Durban, already every time when you are entering the hall, you need to take bow to the statues of Buddha, or then to say that thank you, we are coming home. So we are coming home. So that is the first thing when you're entering the hall. We do the 3 bows. So there will be a sister, everybody queue up. There will be a sister, or your team leader is going to take you to do the 3 bows. So just when you practice, we do the 3 bows. So, when you're entering the new country, you don't need you think, are we in Taiwan? What are we actually doing in Taiwan? We are going to take you around. Maybe sometime we're going to take you around to see. But the most important, most of the thing, sometimes we even go to the OH home or something like that. Depends on your schedule. If you have the trip around, but very often, you will be in the classroom with the training. So therefore, it is important you need to know the mannerism in the training, in the classroom. So there are many Jingsi Hall. Some in the beginning, brother and sister might take you through, if they have the schedule, they will take you through the, introduce you the history of Tzu and everything. They will please, and when you follow the training, please follow the guidelines and please don't, wandering around by yourself, please, because the schedules are very tight. If you're wandering around, your team leader will to find extra time to look for you. Will look for you. So sometimes even if we are in the Jingsi Hall, people get lost because you are in a new environment. You are in a new environment, you might get lost. So please, everyone, please help the team leader, because if you are in the training, if you are in the go back to Taiwan, you are the team leader. You are a great seed of the angel for your country. So please, you need to take care of your team member. When your team member disappear, please tell your team leader immediately. Say somebody is going to the you need to use the gent or something like that, or we need to let them know immediately, because when they disappear, we might not know, and sometimes we need to change the classroom or something like that. It's going to be a problem. So everybody, please, if you need to go somewhere, please let your team leader know or your team member know. Please don't just disappear. Please don't just disappear. Every team will have a team member. We separate the teams by the gender. So the gentlemen's going to be in one team. The ladies going to be in one team. So please, please make sure that if anybody is going away to the gents or using a toilet or going somewhere, please let your team member or your team leader know immediately. Don't wait until wait until the last second. Say, where is Nkosi? Nkosi is gone. Nkosi going to toilet. Where? And everybody know, hey, where is he? So now we need to change the classroom. Then we need to send somebody to find him again. And also, you will be wearing a translator most of the time, a translator. So when you're wearing a translator, sometimes your team leader will have the battery with them. They can change your battery. If your translator, it doesn't have enough power. So please let your team leader know that your translator is not working, and let your team leader knows that, and they will have a spare battery for you. Don't panic. But most of the thing is you are going to be in the classroom. When you are in the classroom, the most important thing is this just going to be outside of the classroom. When the class started, you need to be in the classroom. Please don't wandering around outside. And sometimes people are not used to the environment because in Africa, every time we are going to the outside, we relax in outside. But in Taiwan, every day you're going to be in the classroom. So this is going to be very necessary for you to remember. You are going to be in the classroom. That's what you are in the training for. Not, of course, there will be guidelines. They will be taking you around to see of the 2Gs, such as maybe hospital or any other 金丝后 or other possibility places. But most important thing, we are there to learn. That's why we are there to learn. We're there to do the training. That's why we are in there. So, sometimes, you see that, hall, you see around that, you see the decorations, and sometimes they will have the decoration. Please, another important thing is, please, the decorations, if they are something that can be taken, they will be put into a plate. If it is decoration, even just fruits or something like, they might be just decoration. Please don't take them. Please don't take them. They are decorations. And if they can be taken, they will be put into the plate and with the cutlery around them, such as the forks and knife and not the knife, the forks and some little dishes around them, then that means they are freely to be taken. But if they are just putting there as a decoration, please don't touch them. They are decorations. These are very important. So please remember these type of things. And also in the classroom and in the dormitory, you will have the chairs like this. When you take the chairs, please lift the chairs. We will have a demonstration later. Lift the chairs. Don't make noises to scratch the chairs on the ground, so everybody will be awake. Because in a dormitory or in the classroom, if you had the stand-up chairs like this, if you scratch, in the dormitory, everybody will hear the sound. Please respect the other volunteers. Make sure that we do not have the sound. So when we we can all practice now. I mean, I think we're going to do a practice run later, so everybody can try to stand up and try to lift up your chair and open it and put it back to the same place. Don't make noises. Don't scratch it. Don't scratch it. Okay, so that is very important. Sister Yachi, can we have a 5-minute practice of this?
Yes. The time is yours. Yeah.
Okay. Can everybody stand up, please? We need to do a practice of lifting the chair when you entering and opening going to the table. When you stand up, when you are in there, you need to, when you move the chair, you need to lift up and no scratching. Please, let's try. And please, the team leader in your area, please watch your member doing this. Let's try 5 minutes. Lift up the chair, don't scratch. I'm gonna switch to another camera so you will see what we are doing in the hall. Okay, please try, team leader. Please let your team member try. Fine.
Like this.
Okay, so everybody will need to. Okay, when you can see that we have other table in here. When you have chairs, you need to, when you go into any room, you need to lift up the chairs. And lift up the chairs. When you sit inside, you need to sit without any noise. If you have a noise, it's going to be a problem because and people are going to hear that. When we are in 2G function, the best quality is no noise. The best quality is no noise. When you're making noise, everybody's going to look at you. It's no good. It's no good. Okay. So when you're in, for example, if this is a table, you need to. Okay, this is a chair. Can you see me? You need to lift up when you grab the chair. If you do this, big problem. Big problem. So we need to, when you enter the hall, you need to lift up the chair. You can do this by yourself. You need to lift up the table, lift up the chair, put it in. And when you want to sit, lift up the chairs, take it out, and put it placely. There's no noise. Then you sit in. Is every team leader trying with your area? Is everything okay? Malawi okay?
Okay.
Everywhere okay? So I think you can try it with your, then the next one we are going to talk about is in the Jingsi Hall. Okay. The next one we are going to talk about is the 静思后. Can you hear me? In 静思后, this is the dormitory. I think we're going to practice the dormitory, the bed folding, everything later on. But we're going to demonstrate what it is. I think we just saw a little bit before. But the bedding is should be, you know, when you enter the hall, you should return it. The general concept is when you're entering and returning is the same thing. So also when you're going to be on the, you know, during the lunchtime, you're going to joining the table, there will be the brother and sister to instruct you how to go into the table and everything. This is the time when you are in the hall, you need to make sure you lift up the chair. Don't make sound. Don't make sound. Before that, when we were training in South Africa and in Taiwan, when you lift up the, when you didn't, when you make noise, you didn't lift up the chair, we need to do it again, until there's no noise. Okay, so there's no noise when you lift up the chair, and you need to make sure when you return the table, you need to look like this. You know, the three straight, two on the line, and center is the circle one. You will see that on here is similar, is in this format. You need to return its form at its form. You cannot say, oh, I finished sitting and just say randomly, put it back. No, you need to put it back following the original form. It's like this. Okay, so when you are in the table, this lazy Susie, which is the turning table, you might not see in Africa. When they turn to your places, you take what it is. But you know, when you don't like it, it's fine. But then you don't always, other people turn, you don't fight with them. You don't fight with them. You let them turn and follow your order. When you get to the things you want, you take what you want. Don't fight with the other person who has their hands on the lazy sushi. Don't say, I want to turn left, you to turn right. Don't do that. Follow the system, and also only take what you want to eat. Only take what you want to have. Don't take too much that you don't like. Otherwise, you have left a lot of left over. Taste it first. Take a little bit and taste it first before you have a lot of things. You say, ah, you liked it. I like this. This look like nyama. There's no nyama. So in Jingsi Hall, in the lunch, everything, there's no meat. Everything is vegetarian. So take only a little bit, try it a little bit before you have a lot. Otherwise, you will have a lot of leftovers. Okay, in the class, the most important thing is in the class is what? No sleeping. If your team member fall asleep, please make sure you remind them a little bit. Say, I need to wake up. Don't let them sleep. Don't let them sleep. Because sometimes, you know, you cannot sleep in the classroom. I know, you know, we're traveling all the way to Taiwan. The time zone is different. You wake up very early. It's very tired. And the classes, the translation, you might not understand what's going on. You know, sometimes they speak very fast. Sometimes they're saying something you do not understand. I know it is very difficult to stay awake, but you are there to learn. You are not having entire expensive trip to Taiwan to fall asleep in Taiwan. Okay, you are not going there all the way to Taiwan to fall asleep. So make sure that when you go to Taiwan, so if you see your team member fall asleep, gently remind them or give them a quick massage. Okay, you can try that with your friends next to you. Give them a friendly massage. You can try that. Every team, you can try that to give you a friendly massage. You can do that. Malawi, you can try. You can only see Malawi. Can massage the people around you? Yes, 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 yes. Okay. You know, when people are almost falling asleep, you can see that. You know, you're sitting rationally, you know that. Gently given a light massage to let them wake up. Because, hey, we are not going there to, we are not traveling, fly 13 hours, wait in the intermissions, and all the way in Taiwan to fall asleep. It's not what we are there for. We're there to learn as many as possible. You don't go all the way to fall asleep. It's not okay. It's not like that. Okay. So next. Okay. Next things you need to do is when you are using any Jingshi Hall's toilet, you will have a slippers in front of the toilet. So you need to wear the when you go in, because sometimes Taiwan is different than many other countries. It probably is more similar to Durban or any other countries that probably like Mozambique as well. It rains a lot. It has a lot of rain. It has a lot of rain. When you are in the place, you need to go. You need to use the you need to use the slippers to go in, so you don't get your shoes, you don't get your socks wet, because in there most of the time we're going to take our shoes off and we're going to wear our socks. And to go into the toilet, you need to wear the slippers. But when you are, after you finish using the toilet, you need to return the slippers at the same place. Same as in any dormitory, in Jingshi Hall dormitory, in the global Tsuji people dormitory, and any other dormitory, you will have slippers for you to go into the toilet. But these slippers are not for outside. Not for outside. I repeat, not for outside. I repeat again, not for outside. I repeat again, not for outside. Not for outside. So they need to return them back to its original place. So after you finish using the toilet, put them back in the same place, in the same format. Okay. Sometimes they will put one next to the other, just like the top one, you know, the blue one and the red one, the one next to each other. If it look like this, put it in like that. Sometimes there will be two put together, like the bottom one, like this. Okay, if it's like this, you put it back like this. Okay, why there are so many rules? Because we have Tsuji has so many people. We have millions and millions of members and volunteers. But if everybody's doing something on their own, it's going to be chaos, random. So that's why we're going to have rules for everybody doing the same thing. So follow. So the first principle, when you do it, you need to return it as its original format. That's a simple reason. Okay, now finally get into the classroom. If you are going to the Jingshi Hall, you might going to the Jingshi Hall. The first Jingshi Hall in Hualien will be this is the international conference room. You might use it in the international conference room. So there will be microphone and the items around you, and you can use it. However, some other halls or some other classroom are like this. You go in there with your items around you like this. If you're going to the Jingshi Hall, which is this one, is in Hualien, the first Jingshi Hall. The first Jingshi Hall, when you go into that, you will, this is the side of photos. When you this is what it's like in the Jingshi Hall. You can take the pictures but only take the pictures, not only the pictures in the break time and something like that. If you want to take notes using your cell phone, you can do that. But some areas, somewhere Master Chen Yan is there, we cannot take the photo. We cannot take the photo. So only please follow the simple rule is please let your team leader tell you what to do. When team leader tell you, please, now we cannot take the pictures, you cannot take the pictures. They will tell you when to do what. Okay. In the 经师后, you will have the lotus chair. These are on the seat, they are the lotus chair. They are the lotus chair. This is a closer look of the lotus chair. Lotus chairs look like this. We're going to demonstrate that later, how to sit in the lotus chair and how to use the lotus chairs. Okay, so you sit in lotus chairs like that, but the back of the lotus chairs and also the bottoms of the lotus chairs, you can put things in there. So in the original 经师后, you can lift up the chair seats. You can put your shoes back inside, but they only for shoes bag, you can put a small notebook inside. It's okay. But please don't put your water inside. I repeat, please don't put your water inside. I repeat, don't put your water inside. Because we are our cups using the plastic lid. You put inside, sometimes you put hot water or they will open. And what will happen? Water is everywhere. And it's therefore your eating utensils, like your bowls and your cups, is gonna be outside on the resting area. Please don't take them inside of the hall. This is for the shoes bags of your study bags only. Okay, this is for your shoes bag and the study bags only. Okay, some other and also some other, they will have numbers around it, and they have a small compartment in the back to put little things. Okay, and also sometimes your cushions, sometimes they have a cushions, you're going to be put on the side or the back. If you look for it, you will have the cushions. Okay, you can see that in the back, there are small cushions for you to kneel down. And when you open it, the most important thing, you can open it, but when you close it lightly, because you can't close it with a big sound. No, please don't do that. When you close it, there might be a big sound. And when you close it, you know, if you slam it, it's gonna have a big sound. So please, when you close it, you need to put it gently back. You will know what I'm talking about when you are in 经师后. And also the lotus seat, you can pray on it. You can pray on it. Okay. So what we are going to demonstrate, and this is in the 经师后, in the Hualien, the wooden version, you can pray on the top of the lotus chair. You can pray on the top of the lotus chairs. When you say 3 bows, we are going to do the 3 bows on the lotus chair like this. But so it's like this. So we are going to do a little demonstration again with me and Sister Linda. Please, Sister Linda. Okay, we're going to change the camera. You will see. Okay, now if you see us, we're going to be in the 经师后. Okay. So this, okay. This is the lotus chair. Can everybody still hear me? Can you still hear me? It's all right. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
we can, John.
Okay, this is the lotus chairs. Lotus chairs. So Sister Linda is going to demonstrate how do you a bow in the lotus chair. Can Sister Linda please try to stand up and bow? Okay, when you bow, there's a lotus chairs in front of you. This is the plastic one, but when you bow, the front seat is on the way, right? So you need to move it. So please bow and please show us how to bow and move the chair in front of you. So you can see that Sister Linda is moving this in front. Okay, then bow down. Okay. So in Jing Si Ho, we have the recycled version. Recycled version, you bow down on the chairs. But in Hualien version, you need to bow down on the front of the chair. This is you bow down in the front of the chair. Okay. But so this is because in Hualien, this is the wooden version is you bow down in the front of the chair, the front of the chair. So you get up, this is first bow, stand up. Second bow, stand up. Third bow. So when you get up, you need to move the top of the chair back so the people in front of you can sit. 你要起来，然后要拉那个，so you grab this, so return to its original position, so the people in front of you can sit down. So if you didn't take the chair back, people in front of you cannot sit down. Also, if you have personal items, like you have your bag, if you have your bag, in different Jing Si Ho, you will have different type of lotus chairs, but you can open up. Normally, they will have a compartment underneath the table and underneath the chair. You can put your items in there. So opening it up, you can see that there are some opening inside of the chair. You can put everything inside and do it safely. The most important element is no noise, no noise. So we can try it again. Okay. You can put your shoes back inside and there shall be no noise. Okay. So you go in to the seat and you sit down. Please don't open your legs and put it inside. It's not pretty. On the side. Okay. Please, when you put things, you fold, you make sure your knees are together. Okay, then it's prettier. Then when you take out the things, knees together, take out the stuff on the side. You can do a then take out your stuff. I think with practice and your team leader, you shall see that. You shall see that. Okay. So also, sometimes when you are sitting to sitting to the chair, there won't be any cushion. Sometimes you don't have any cushion. In many of the Jing Si Ho, the cushion was going to be on the side. If there are no cushion, don't panic. Don't call your team leader. It's on the side. So 你做示范，请示范一下. It's when you go into the place, there's no cushion. Okay, normally if they are in front or on the side, just look gently to see if you can find a cushion. Then put your cushion to your chair. Okay. So you might have the cushions. Then you can open it gently, open the cushions and put it with the folding part underneath it. And you put it, then they are ready to go. So please, when you are Jing Si Ho, because these are the praying chair, please, you need to sit properly inside. And that's thanks for Sister Linda's demonstration. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Linda. Wonderful.
Thank you, sister. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so now we're going to, there are more information that in the classroom. Okay, first of all, yeah, just want to make sure You are as I repeat, we are there to learn. We are not there to go there and fall asleep. So you need to take note. And please, we don't go there. You need to always make sure that you have a pen and a notebook. You can't just listen and not taking any note. So please, does everyone have a text notebook right next to you? Notebook? Notebook?
Yes, we have.
Notebook?
We have.
Pencil? Pen? Anybody has it? Please show it to me.
Yes, I have. It's here.
Hey, Malawi, him, please.
I'm taking. Yes, I'm here.
Okay. When you go to Taiwan, you are there to learn. You are there to take note. You are not there to enjoy the show. It's not a show. It's a class. Okay.
It's a class. Yes.
It's a class. It's not a show. You say, that one doesn't sing. That one cannot talk. It's not a show. It's a class. It's a training.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
It's a training. So you need to take note. Now I'm going to show you how to do a note-taking skill. Okay, you are there to take notes. Now we want to know that if you are taking note that you can read. So you don't want to write everything in the same page. So I'm going to show you an efficient way of taking notes. First of all, you need to separate your note into 4 parts. So how to separate if you have a notebook like this, first of all, you can try this. You can draw 3 lines on your notebook like this. Is everybody trying? We are not just talking about this. You need to do it, eh? Do it. Separate a page into this. Draw 3 lines into this. Okay, 3 lines. Is everybody doing it? Is everybody doing it? Yes.
Yes,
3 lines.
we have done. Yes, we have done 3 lines.
Raise your hand if you have the 3 lines. Raise your hand if you have the 3 lines. You separate 1 page into 3 and draw a line in the top. Do you have it? Anybody who has it, please raise your hand. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Shida. Thank you. Anybody? Anybody? Okay, I'm going to move on. So first of all, you put the topic of today on the top. Put the topic of today on the top. So what is this class is about? This is class is a class mannerism. Then you put the things you hear in this section. So what the lecturer says, you put it in this section. Then, hey, what they say is in English. I don't understand English. So I need to put in my own language to explain to myself what are they saying. Okay, after you, then you for example, the facts that I say, what you learned, you need to explain to yourself what is this person talking about. Otherwise, it's not thinking. Okay, in Buddhism, we always talk about you hear, you think, and you put into action. Okay, then this is only way to reach into enlightenment. You need to hear, think, and put into action. So in here is not just that you got lots of facts, you need to think what that means to me, what this means to me. Okay, so you hear, you think, now you say, how do I put into actions? Okay, so you hear, you explain to yourself, and how do you put into actions? So we are learning this. Master Cheng Yen has done this, building the hospital and everything. You need to explain to yourself why is it important? Why is it important? Why Master Cheng Yen need to build a hospital? What can we build? Why she need to build a hospital? And what is this will benefit? Okay, this will benefit quite a lot of people who are sick. Okay, the number 4, action. What does that mean to me? What can I do this in my own country? on my own community. Okay, Master Chen build a hospital, but what can I do? What all can I do? Maybe I can start a small exercise project in my area. Maybe I can, help the people who are HIV positive get more food. What can I do? If you hear something, there's no understanding, there's no action, you're a waste of your time of the training. You just hear and everything come up here will come up there. Come up here, come out there. It's not staying. It's not staying. So you need to say what in the beginning, the 3 lines about, you need to put the topic in here. You need to put your words, what the people say in here. You need to explain to yourself what it means, and you need to put into your action. You tell yourself, what can I do to put into action? Please, when you go into the classes and go into the training, you need to do this. Otherwise, you are wasting your time. You're wasting your time. And you need to know, first of all, you need to know what are they saying. And you need to explain to yourself, why are they saying this? And you need to let yourself say, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do with this information? What can I do with this information? If you cannot do anything with this information, then this class is not helping you. This class is not helping you. So you need to ask the right question. Otherwise, you are here, you just listen to it, and you're going to go out here. Come in here, go out here. Doesn't make any difference. Okay, so you need to structure your notebook. So if you have done that, then you know this. So has anybody tried this note-taking method on your notebook? If you've done that, please let me know. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I think my time is almost up. My time is almost up. So now, I think this is like this. You need to know, in this method, you need to know what do you learn? You need to know, you need to explain to yourself, and you need to able to put into your actions. Only through that, you can make your dream come true. And thank you very much for your time. And thank you. Please, each team member and team leader, you need to help us to check your friend next to you. Are they doing the note-taking or they just listening? It is no good if just listening. You need to, because we are not here to enjoy the show. We are here to learn. Thank you very much. I think I'll give the class back to Sister Yachi. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We have enjoyed the lesson. Thank you.
Thank you, Brother Ting. Yes, take a note here, because we need to always remind us, we cherish all the minutes, all the seconds we able to learn in Taiwan. Because you see, there are so many Zambian so many Malawi and Zambia volunteers, but only few of us able to go to Taiwan and learn. So we need to bring a lot of information back to them. So we must take note, and every movement, everywhere while you talk to anyone is also the part of the learning. So like in the beginning, Brother Tim said, you need to follow your team leader. You're not able to walk around, because we need to make sure to cultivate our concentration all the time, so that we won't feel regret that, when we back to our country, hey, and I forget this, I forgot that, and you waste of your time, waste of people's time, waste of the chance. All right. So for this part, this lesson, I think we use 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Is anyone have question? Brother Tim is still here. You may ask him. Any
Yes.
question?
Any question?
Malawi?
Am I speaking too fast? Or do you have time to translate?
Malawi, you
Malawi?
fine?
You good?
No question.
Okay. Zambia?
I want to add something. Is everything what we are learning here? Are we going to have the practice in Taiwan, right?
I hope so. I hope so. I hope you can put into the actions. Yes.
Okay.
Anyone
I
else?
wanted also,
Yes, sister, please. Astrida, please.
I wanted just to ask also on the writing of the notes. You said we shall use it in 3 ways, whereby we need to have a fact and we explain and put it in action so that we know what we want, why is it, and what to do. Now, I wanted just to ask you if you can explain a bit on why and do.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So for example, that's if we here, we have lots of missions. I'll just a lot of mission. For example, you might hear some information about recycling, right? So you go into, you will see that Jinsen Master did a lot of recycling and separation. So first of all, the topic is recycling. If you write one, that will be recycling. The second is, okay, you go to Jinse, you see that people are doing recycling of the food scrap, they're doing the recycling of the plastic, the recycling of the paper, they separate the paper, and this is the method, they do ABCD in that. Then you write the methods that are doing in the recycling. This is what Jinse Master do. They will recycling the food scrap and make into the compost, and the paper they put together and they can write in the bag, and the tins and the bottles and then put in everything. This is we'll write in second. Third thing is you need to put into your own thought is that, okay, recycling this, how can I what is my understanding of this? Why are they putting, for example, they putting the paper and apart? Oh, okay, to understand. Because they put the paper apart is because the different papers are in the different categories. They cannot be recycled together. Like plastic, the plastic bottles, you just not just putting plastic bottle together. You need to take the lid apart. You need to take the sleeve apart, and you need to wash it. Then because my understanding is, oh, okay, they need to recycling separately. It's not recycling as a one things. So number 4, you write what can I do? So okay, in when we go back to my countries, there are no people recycling paper. There are no people recycling plastic bottles. So what can I do? Maybe I can start, a small recycling station, but these take a lot of people to recycle. But what is going to benefit me in my own place? Maybe only thing that benefit me is recycling the food scrap and make it into the compost is benefiting me. So I can put this part into action, right? So now your number 4, you can say, I can start a place to put, food scrap into recycling and make it into compost. And make sure that the other part that is not recyclable, we have some place to put them away and send them out either for scrap or to other further way to recycle and so on and so forth. So you know that all the knowledge, you can start to pick up the knowledge that you can put into action, and the knowledge you can think about, and the knowledge just what people say. Is that explained? Is that clear? Asita?
Yes. I've heard. Thank you so much.
Yes, brother.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, you have
So because
explained this. Thank you.
everything you learn must be the something that you can put into action, something you cannot. The most important thing you need to learn what you can put into action. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, let me spend two more minutes about the take note. I think everyone can have different personal style of note. And what Brother Ting showing is just a way that how this can help us from the note become the thoughts become the action. So like from my side, my personal notes, you see, it can be any kind of way. Give me a second. Okay, you can see this is one of my notes. Maybe sometimes I just put the idea in like a mind map. Okay, sometimes I put some keywords, and here I mark what action I'm going to do, what's an idea I have. Okay, and this sometimes I quickly have a timetable, a schedule. That's my action. It can become a schedule. And sometimes it can be like this. I have the record, and this three part, this is the date, this is the task, and this is the follow-up. So I keep a space that to make sure I continue have some follow-up to make sure I practice my idea. I won't lose anything important information. So, you know, for us, we are the important leader on behalf of our country. We will learn many things. So we only have one brain, and when the time goes on, you lost the message, you lost messaging, you lost message. So this is important way to take a note. You can help yourself organize the important thing you need to bring back to your country, and help you can share the message to the volunteers and lead everyone how to make plan together. So it's also part of the practice. So we are not only go there to listen, but the very important thing is when you back, what are you going to do, right? So that is the main, the most important things for us go back to Taiwan. All right, so that's my, I add more from my side. So anyone have questions? So
Yeah,
for
hello.
hello.
Thank you.
Hello. I was just to add up. I don't know. It's more like when we go outside, we learn, then we pick up the points that when we come back to our country, we'll be able to explain and expand more of those points that we learn when we go to Taiwan.
Yes. We learn and we come.
Okay. So
We need to practice.
So, for example, when taking the notes, we can only take the point. We understand everything, but we can only pick the point whereby even if we come back, we can be able to explain in a good way that we understand. Is this okay?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. The time now, we should be the lesson with Brother Brandon, but can we have 5 minutes break? If anyone need to drink some water, go toilet, everyone come back before 10 past 11, 5 minutes. All right?
Okay,
we give
all right.
minutes.
Thank you.
We're going to start by 10 past 11 with Brother Brandon.
Thank you, sister.
Okay, sister, thank you.
Go offline, hey? Remain online, but you can have a break.
Oh, okay.